When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. That was well done. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Good job. That's what we're looking for. You're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, you'll hook it, and if it's too slow, you'll slice it. Let's try to get perfect timing on this next swing. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? That's what we're looking for. Congratulations, you've got the basic. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for where your strength should be. Now as you pull back, you want to wait until that's the stuff. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, well, you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. Well, not quite. Let's try that again. Good job on that one. And with that, you are ready to... Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. That should probably be tried again. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Not quite. Let's try that again. I think we've got time for another try at this one. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Nice work. And now that you know a thing or two about shot, hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Well done on that lesson. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's try that again. How about we try that again? I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. Didn't quite get that. Let's try that one again. Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot. It's a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Not quite. Let's try that one again. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Well, not quite. Let's try that again. We'll chalk that one up as a success. This is the end of the advanced shots. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. That's a little untidy. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. This lie's not great.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Ha! Right at it from out of the bunker. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Time now for the fourth shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one headed left.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the hybrid.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
This is from miles away. Looking really good.
Oh, so close.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And now at +4 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 4th. "14 feet to the cup."
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Looking good.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4. The dreaded shank. That sounds like a form of currency, doesn't it? It's not.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Nicely done. Sitting at 3 over par. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's going to find the water, sadly. This is their 5th shot.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. And he's safely on the green.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double.
Looking really good.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Ooh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, that was pure.
Second shot here on the 7th.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's a good-looking shot there. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nice line. Super shot, that. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back. Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he needs this to save par. Well done. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks to be a tad wayward. That got a little out of control, I think.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with their four. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, Rich, this is tough. This player's battling to make the cut, and it's cut day. How nervous are they right now?
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Well struck from about 100 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This one's dialed in. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, that almost went down. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That gets the job done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 5-wood. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Getting ready to play their third. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Beautiful shot. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Sitting at 6 over for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Opting for the 5-iron. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Looking really good, this one. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That's not the one he wanted. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Sitting at 8 over par for the day. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go wandering if you're not careful. Nicely done.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards,
that's nicely done. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Was on a good line. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Yeah, we'll take that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
An important par save.
Oh, so close. This one's for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, the old hammerhands putt. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's for a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
And here we are with the third shot. What happened there? That's not your best effort. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. Oh, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Here's their 6th shot. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. No one likes to put it. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean,